and welcome to a very late video of my R2D2 build your own by Deagostini. I've waited 2 months, near it feels like 2 months. I think it's pretty. Just over 2 years, or what I've said. For these, I've got both sets this time. I've got 65 to 72. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 65 to 68 today. I usually upload them today, so you see them pre as well. And then I'll do the next lot Sunday, Monday. We'll see, because Monday's a bank holiday. So for England, I don't know if it's America. Right, so we're going to start. I'll give the first few shout outs first of all. I'm sorry if I miss you out. If I'm out to R2D2 t-shirt, I'm showing it. Yeah, actually, quite a cool t-shirt. Girlfriend's got a BB-8 one as well. I have to show you off next video, maybe. See if she can be bothered. Yeah, sorry, I've got to give a few shout outs. I'm now going to give a few shout outs to some of the smaller YouTubers like me. We've got Mal's General Interesting Bits. He's a good mate. He's always having fun and he's good videos. Check him out. You got CHEFHAWK. I don't know. I think that's how you say it. He always gives a good shout out to me in near enough every video. Thank you for that, CHEFHAWK. He's a good good YouTuber. He's actually repainting every single blue panel or blue plastic on his channel. He's showing you how he's doing that as well. So check him out. You've got World of Wayne, I've mentioned in the last video description. Give him a good shout. He's just completed Thunderbird 2 as well, and he's doing the DeLorean. He's doing a lot of stuff. You've got a few others. I'm sure if I got BOBBIE as well. We've got a few. You've got a few. I'm sorry if I missed you out. If I have, I'll put links in the description as well, and I'll put a few links at the end of the video to some of the ones I've mentioned. Right. This is going to be a quick video, I'm guessing, except for that 2 minutes of talking rubbish. Right, first of all, you start off with these. These have been the vein of most people's build at the moment. Some people are getting metal versions of these. I think I had much trouble with the last 6. I'm going to try these again. These are going to go to the... Try and get a good angle of this. Just try to change the angle. Sorry, I didn't think this through. Obviously. They are going to the left. The ones you put in the last... Or was it the right of those? Yeah, it's going to go... yeah, to the left of the ones you've done last. So 6 holes there, there and there and there. I'm going to do this off camera and I'll be back with you in a minute.
It's Friday, hopefully. Bear with him.
Yeah, it's Friday, just finished work as well. Right, see, that's them done. I didn't struggle that much. I don't know why people are struggling with these to put on. They're not easy, don't get me wrong, but they screw in not too bad. I think people are struggling with the heads on them because they're not putting the Allen key in far enough. If you put the Allen key in as far as it goes, then do it lightly with your hand. It would do up quite easily. It does give you a bit of a cramp though. Right, now get on to the other LED we did in issue 45, I think. Yeah, 45. This is the green and yellow. As you can see, I've written G and Y on the back, so I don't have to plug it in and check it. So that helps if you haven't done that already. Check them and do them now. Now it goes next to the fake projector part there and this big hole this side here. I'm gonna do this off camera because I struggled last time. But what you do is you get the what do they call it again? Diffuser. I had trouble first time I did this issue. You get that and you put it in the hole first. There's a notch in the top there, and it lines up the notch in the hole. And then you screw it in with the usual 6mm black screws, and I'll be back with you in probably 10 minutes, or how long it took last time. Now that's that done. That's nice and quick. That was a lot easier than the first time round. I don't know if it was the way I did it or the screws were a bit of pain, but that lined up really easy. Make sure the wire is, well, this when it's this high up, it's at the top, but when it's on the head, obviously, the body is going to be up the bottom. Just make sure it's that way around. I don't think it matters too much, but probably when you wire it up, it'll probably be a little bit easier. Then you get these 3 parts for the projector. This is where the projector actually comes in. You get this bit, it looks like metal but it's not, it's plastic. And you get, just try and get this right, and this one with a big bop it there. And you line it up, I'll just push it in, put it in the middle. Then you get this, and you go to the top there, is that right? Yeah, you got a notch here, big notch here, and you've got a small notch on the bottom there. You line them up with the, which is easier said than done, with the parts in the middle. Hold on a minute. 1 sec, it's not easier said than done. Yeah, it's a lot harder to line up than I thought it would be. There's a hole in the bottom bit for the black big notch, and there's a hole in the top here for the little notch. As long as you line them up, and then you put in the hole where the yellow, the red and blue hole is, and again you line it up with a notch, hole for the notch, and you screw it in with 2 of the big 6mm black screws again. I'm going to do that off camera. I can save some time messing about. You don't want to see me screwing the screws in. Make sure I put the screws in part of it, otherwise it'd be dodgy. Back view, and that's the projector actually in. That's where the projector will poke out of. I thought everyone thought it'll move up and down, but it don't. It's solid, well, near enough solid. And then what you need to do is find these 2 holes in the head here, and you get some super glue, everyone's favourite thing to try and do. And you got these little like black buttons almost. And of course what you do is you carefully, this is why you're probably best to get one with a little brush on the end, and put some super glue on the end of the bits. Girlfriend's playing a weird farm game in the background, so if you hear some really strange noises, it's just hers game she's playing.
Township.
Yeah.
Plugging it. Township.
Township. I thought she said something dodgy then. I think most people probably thought she did. Right, that's that. And you push them all the way in. Don't push them too far, otherwise you'll probably break it. But and it pops in there like that. That stays in there on their own, so you probably won't need super glue, but I'll probably best. It says use super glue, so it's probably best to anyway. You turn the head over again, and now you've got these plastic clips. These are what will secure some of the wires in place and make it easier when we do later on. Maybe some weird cow noises in the background. You put these in the head. What do is you put them. Just explain. So one goes where the there where the fake projector is. One goes is it there? To the right of the big long LED. And then one goes next to it in these 2 holes here. So you've got one here, and one in front of the fake blue projector. What you do, you use the what screws does it say? 2.5 by 4mm screws. They're the silver screws you got last time. They're thicker than the usual black screws. Silver screws, and they should fit in the hole in theory. I'm going to do this off camera and show you the result, and then that'll be end of 25, and I'll be back with 26 same time. Right. Now this is issue 66. It starts the infamous plastic screws and the weird noise in the background again. Our show's got weird sound effects thing, isn't it? So the first 2 try to distract me at the same time. It go to the left of this box here, in between the opposite side to this light thing. So it goes over here, 2 here, and then the other 2 go, other 4 go to the side of them ones you've put in there recently. I'm gonna do this off camera. I shouldn't take too long. Back in a minute. That's that done. Took a little bit longer this time. Most of the screws are in there now. As you can see that near enough all the way round. These ones are probably most pain bum side, these ones, but That's that one done. The next stage would be normally to fit the projector, but if you haven't tested your projector, test it now, because when I first built this it worked perfectly fine. There's things on a forum about how to make sure this is working, but I've tested that, I've changed the batteries, I've done everything I can, and asked for a replacement board for this projector, and it's I thought it would be arriving the same time as these, but it hasn't arrived yet. I might get it this week, next week, maybe, we'll see. But I'm not going to do a video. I'll just, next one I'll probably say that I've got it working and it's all working anyway. Hopefully. It would normally go, if I can show you. There's this fitting we put in there, one of the wrist screws before, and obviously the projector lens there, it'll go there with two 6mm black screws as well through the post. But obviously I'm going to do that another time, and they put it in there. Hopefully you'll receive it soon, but that can go away in the bin for now anyway. Well, not in the bin, but...
With pleasure.
But next thing is this distribution board. Get the word out. And they're all numbered, which I'm sure Chel's doing it on purpose. But showing focus is not working, isn't it? So you got G in yellow there. What does that say? Focus isn't blinking working. They're all named anyway. Some people thought this was the some people thought this was the mic on the top of the head, but yeah, I'll take pictures anyway. I will eventually. And there's so on and so forth. You can read them around, the rest of them there. And it goes on this black mounting plate. There's 3 holes at the top here, there, and they line up with the 3 holes in the top of the board there. Just push them on, put it in place there. This obviously, if you put a metal board against a metal plate directly, it will short out. So this is why this plastic bit's here. Then you use the usual black 6mm screws to screw that in. Do that on camera, might as well. I haven't done much on camera today. How is everyone going? I know it's been a long time, as I said at the start of the video, since I've done one, but you'll get 3 issues. You get 8 issues this week, maybe some next week. So good things come to those who wait. Ignore my girlfriend and doing the weird noises in the background. But,
hi everyone.
Yeah, she said hi if you heard that, I don't know. But I said we are nearly 3/4 of the way through now. We've got 75 will be 3/4 of the way through if you don't know that. But we've got, if you haven't seen, there's a forum up online. I'll put I'll put a link in the description to it. It shows up to issue 86. That's Cheryl saying hi as well. It shows up to 86. If you want to look ahead, I do. And it shows loads of stuff. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who doesn't. That's that. It's all screwed in nicely. As always, the black screws and going there really easy. And so then you put it. So you got on the cellar bowl here. I'll explain what it is. There's those wires in the way. So you got one screw there, another screw at the back there, and one there. And they go. Obviously, you've got 3 holes in the back of this. You put it face up like that, and you use 2.5 by 4mm silver screws to hold this in place. And I'll be back with that and with issue 67 in a minute. Back in That's the head done for a long time now, until I put in the projector. So now we're going to start on something everyone's looking forward to do for once, actually properly this time, not jokingly. The body. We're going to start doing the body for once. This is the frame, the bottom frame of the body. You got 2 identical bottom supports, they call them. And you've got other 2 bottom plates. They're identical. And as always, they've got, very shiny, obviously, metal as well. You've got the numbers on there, BF30, both of them. So what you do is you make sure you get the bottom supports, and you make sure the letters up right, letters and numbers up right there, and the big holes are in the middle, facing the middle like that. And then you do the same with the other one, both sides like that, and then do the other one that side. And then what you do is you use, make sure I know this gets right, 2.3 by 6mm screws. These are countersunk, see, because they're flat-headed, that's what they mean. There's loads of other screws, but these are clearly the ones they mean, 2.3 by 6mm. I think they're 6mm anyway. They don't look much 6mm actually. Supposedly they're supposed to be popping through the head. And I'm going to have a look at if they're popping through the top of the screw. So I'm going to do this off camera, and I'll be back with you in a minute, and I'll show you the results. Hopefully not the camera. I'll keep that in. That's it. That's done. As you can see, the the screw ends are popping through the end. At first, when I first saw this on the forum, I thought it was wrong, but the forum shows it, and obviously these are pointing through, and it says 6mm, and it seems to be right. It's probably something to do with holding the battery in place or something else. Don't know. We'll have to see what happens later. This is pretty heavy on its own, and again there'll be a lot more work on when I do the next lot of videos. I'll be back with 68 in a bit. Got to have my afters first though. See you in a bit. Nice. Right, I'm back now. This one is a nice quick one. All it is it's got the first of the body panels. If you can't hear that in the background, you're missing a lot out. Stop it distracting me. My first of the body panels.
Your fans love it.
When we get the next one, it'll be one of the next issues. I can't remember. People are having trouble that these don't match colour wise, but I'll see when I do that in the next video round. I'll put that to side for a moment. You get this blue hexagonal bit, and this other silver plastic silver hexagonal, very shiny, and it just pops in there. There's no wrong way round, and of course there's a hole in the back, and you screw that in with a usual 6mm, 2.3 6mm screw. They must have a, what's it called, monopoly with these 2.3 by 6mm screws. There's so many in this. The dog in the background don't help matters, does it? Yeah. Then this
squeaky dog at the back.
Squeaky dog, yeah. Just make sure it's the right way around. Yeah. Now this goes in the body. Obviously, you can't miss where it goes because there's a big hexagonal bit there. And I'm guessing, because most of the time there's a number on the back of the blue hexagonal bit. Don't know if you can see it. It says BPO8 at the bottom there, right there. Oh, you can just about see it now because of the sun. I guess if you put it at the bottom, yeah, if you put it at the bottom, it fits in there perfectly like that. Probably, theory shouldn't fit the other way around. It don't fit as, just ignore my crazy girlfriend. It don't matter. It don't fit as well that way around, as you can see. There's plenty of caps in there, so make sure. I can't even cut that out either. Make sure the BPO8 writing's on the bottom there, and then again you screw it together with the two screws again, the usual 2.3 by 6mm screws. They go at an angle, obviously, because.
Please stop writing.
Yeah. If you want to hear more of my crazy girlfriend, let me know. If you don't, let me know as well. If you like these videos, give me a comment.
If you don't like Chris, write in.
And you
if you don't like him,
if you want a girlfriend to take over from doing videos, then let me know. I might just do that.
Making that torture.
Yeah. As you can tell, she's crazy, so you might get more viewers this way. I'm talking to views. That last video issue just crazy game. Farm, what's it called again? Farm.
Oh, township.
Township, yes. Yeah. Not
so if you want to play township.
Ship. Not what I thought she said earlier. Yeah, that's that done. Talking as I was talking earlier, So just before I
Take
got
over.
distracted.
Hey.
My last video for my R2 was issue 64. It's got over 3,000 views. It's got nearly 3,500 views, which amazing to me, to be honest. I'm very surprised. Thank you very much, everyone.
You're so boring, that's why I am.
Oh, bugger off. Yeah, it is. I can't believe that's the most viewed R2 video I've got. If you haven't checked it out, look it up. If you haven't checked my other videos as well, save yourself too. Yeah, then you get this. What do they call this? Shoulder seal BP10. I don't know if it has a right way round or wrong way round, but it just slots in the top here. Let's have a look if it has a wrong way round or right way round. No, I don't look like it. It just goes in. Let's try it the other way round just in case. Duh, it won't go in the other way round, because if I turn it the other way round, it'd be upside down, wouldn't it? Duh, it will go wrong way, one way round. Stupid me. That just goes in there like that. It don't secure in the back yet, even though it looks like it can, but that'll be much later on. Not even showed in issue 86 in the forum yet. That's that one done. And then you get two last bits for this issue and this 4 issues to do. You get this bit blue, this bit of blue plastic, this silver bit of plastic, and I'm learning while I'm going along like you.
The colours.
Yeah. Obviously you got holes here in the blue, and you got posts on the silver bit. So line them up, and the other bit of tabs to the back like that. So what? Perfect.
Also, just to say, he's got a BB-8 Lego.
Oh yeah.
On the other channel, so check that out.
No, it's not on the other channel, it's on the same channel, but that's the last video I've put on there. Nice little sped up time-lapse video on that as well. Not many people viewed that, but if you like it, have a look.
Yeah, it's real good.
Yeah, it's really good. Then you, back to over. Last part is just put the tabs in the holes there, like so. And then the holes line up the back here, and you use... typically it's different actually for once. It's not the 2.6 mil ones, it's the 2.4 mil unusually. So I think these came with this issue. There's a few different screws that came with this issue. Keep them in your screw box that came with one of the lot earlier issues, but it should have came with issue 1 or 2, which everyone said.
Chris got his screw box from Pan Shop, so always check that out. No.
Yeah, but if you haven't got one already, do that. Or
I'll make one.
or if you wait until I really can't express it offhand, I'll probably put down here somewhere when I've edited this video what issue it came in. That's it.
What screw box?
Yeah, this issue. This came with it. Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, but this one should have came with issue 1 or 2, but it didn't for some reason. But get yourself one, a small one for now if you haven't done it already, or if you're building it once you've finished, got all the issues, then get this out early, it'll be easier. That's it. That is the first panel done. Probably if you check out CHEFHAWK's, I keep saying CHEFHAWK's, CHEFHAWK's videos, it'll probably paint this blue and paint the blue on the inside here. But I don't know yet. I haven't seen his video of that yet. He hasn't done it yet. Or he has done it, maybe he hasn't edited it yet. Anyway, that's it. That is 65 to 68 done. I was tempted to do the other 4 issues today, but I've got to edit this and put it up on YouTube and take photos and all that. So Sunday, Monday, give me something to do, bank holiday probably. Won't be tomorrow because my niece's nephew's christening tomorrow.
We're having chicks.
So hello to James, who's probably watching this. Hannah probably won't be watching this, but hi if she does anyway. And my nephew Alex, who's appeared in a couple of my videos before in the background. Hello Alex. See you soon. Hit the like button. Hit if you want me to change anything or like the video. Comment and subscribe.
Or don't unsubscribe.
I think I'll probably put the subscribe button up here somewhere, or maybe here. We'll see where it goes. If you haven't seen the other videos of this R2, check out. I'll probably put them here. Just ignore my girlfriend. And there'll probably be loads of other subscribers around this page as well. And if yours not on here, they'll be in the description. Thank you. See you soon in the next video. And bye.
Happy bank holiday.
Happy bank holiday. Bye.